level flat. Rhythm.
I'm gonna make it last. I give it to you right there whenever you want. So come on, girl, let me take you to another world. You the one that I love, there ain't no other girl.
Die for you, cry for you. This is what I can't deny. Die for you, cry for you. Please don't say goodbye. Die for you, cry for you. This is what I can't deny. Die for you, cry for you. Please don't say goodbye.
Never say goodbye, I'ma die with you. I hate it when you sigh, cause I cry with you. See, I never say goodbye, I'ma die with you. I hate it when you sigh, cause I cry with you.
Say it. CCP Tick 4.
Woo!
Like a brand new copy that, yeah, or pretty penny, but it's gonna be a nice copy for it. Alright, folks, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Gaming Treble. How you doing? This is Torrance Hudson, aka the old school gamer, aka the Ironheart of Xbox, and we want to welcome you one more time to another awesome show. This is episode, 28 now? 28 episodes. That's ridiculous, man. 28 episodes of Gaming Treble, and we are still kicking it live. We are awesome, and of course, I cannot do it without my awesome panel. Let's start with my Samoan brother from another mother, the Neon Samurai, the one who is guaranteed to put you into a chokehold and tap you out. He is the one who's all about the RPGs and ARPGs, JRPGs, the one and only Tony San Miguel.
What's up, players? Sorry, I know I'm late. Anyway, tonight's gonna be a fun one. We're talking cops. We're talking bullets. We're talking guns. It's gonna be a funny ride. So, drop your stocks and grab your stocks.
Woo! I'm feeling that, baby. Absolutely. Pause. Now, of course, we cannot forget the ladies' man, the one who's all about the Omega cosplay master. He is the one who's all about the collectibles, and of course, he also likes to collect. He likes to collect those achievements, man. He's the achievement man, the completionist, Mr. Johnny Elisea.
What's going on, players? This is going to be a great episode. We're going to be talking about cops. Okay, I probably put it better this way. Cops and robbers in games, playing as whether you're a police officer, a DEA, or undercover. Oh man, I got some fun memories playing those games, and then especially like during the early '90s, when they were those drugs, the war against drugs. So it's gonna be a blast one. So
We got a missing cop.
let's get the show on the road. I'm dying to talk about these awesome games. I got a big list.
Oh, I know you do. I know you do, man. As big as my freaking schlong and everything, and it's hanging long. Now, we got some amazing stuff to actually talk about, but of course, we're gonna talk about some news. I know it's kind of off topic, but we have to talk about a great actor, a great voice actor who actually recently got canned for some apparent reason. I had to kind of air this one out. I'm gonna make it brief, but it actually came to my attention because it was on my feeds, and I really had to. I believe his name is Greg. Want to get his name right.
Sykes?
Yes, Greg Sykes.
Yeah,
That's right.
I don't know if I'm pronouncing that.
Yes, you're right. No, you said he's pronouncing it right. Okay. He is the voice to the lovable character on Teen Titans Go.
And Team Titans.
Yeah, Teen Titans Go. Yes. And Teen Titans. That's right. And also other voice characters as well. He got fired. He got fired earlier this year. We just found out, actually, literally about a week ago. The only reason why he got fired was he got diagnosed with Parkinson's, and he actually announced it, pretty much not even a week before he actually got fired. And of course, Warner Brothers, yes, I'm calling you bastards out. Pardon my language. Yes. You are the scum of the earth. I'm sorry, you are. Yeah, you are the scum of the earth. They fired him just because of that. Just because he made an announcement. Just because he got diagnosed. He was not even fully developed. He got diagnosed with Parkinson's.
People are so hateable and punchable. That is scumbag bull.
It is though, but you know what? I mean, Tony, you know this, and I know this. There's a lot of stuff that we've been through it. We've been through this for like decades. We've had some of the most shady people in that industry. So when I read about this news, I mean, I feel very sorry for the man, but definitely doesn't deserve that at all. But it doesn't surprise me after all the years of all the presidency, he gets screwed over. So it's a really shady industry.
Oh, he's Michelangelo too.
Yeah.
Michelangelo for which one? Which version?
Oh, so
the 2012, the Nickelodeon cartoon.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was Ferguson, Shrek 5.
Oh wow.
Nice.
That's crazy.
Wow. That's crazy. I didn't know he did the voice of Michelangelo for the 2012
Yeah, that was him.
Turtles Nickelodeon. Wow, awesome.
He was Beast Boy. Everybody knows he's mainly Beast Boy. That's his bread and butter.
Right.
So yeah. I mean, it's sad. It's sad that happens to I mean, the industry is so fragile. You are expendable. And no matter how good your talent, it doesn't matter how many years they put in. He put in 15 years. 15 years? I think it was. Close to that?
More than that.
Yeah, more than that. But man, yeah.
Over 20. He's doing over 20.
20 years. 20 years dedicated to a company. And
this was 2008. Original OG 2000.
Unbelievable. So anyway, like I said, I told you I wanted to make it brief. I had to put it out there because, he is a beloved voice actor. Many of his colleagues and everything were out there. Believe it or not, they actually have a movement right now. You can go on Twitter right now and follow the movement. Basically, they're going after Warner Brothers for wrongfully firing someone over a disease that is not contagious. It's just something that happens to most people. Could start young. You can start. I mean, it happened to Michael J. Fox. It happened to. It happened to.
To a lot of people. Yeah.
A lot of people. And and that was wrong of him. Muhammad Ali. Yeah. So listen,
I got something to say.
We got a missing call.
Go ahead.
And only one lead.
Warner Brothers, that's some awesome work and business that they're putting out there for the rest of these scumbags. Somebody gets sick and you take care. You're all pieces of shit. Thank you.
If I was that missing call,
thank you.
Yes.
And you well put. Well put. And it's not even enough toilet paper. So there you go. So anyway, all right. So I'm just going to end that note. That's the only news. I mean, the bad news that I really want to throw out there. And I don't dare not mention their names and stuff like that. But it's unfortunate that some of our favorite developers are under that window, under that umbrella.
Yeah.
And
No,
you know,
there's some people I actually know that works under WB, and I actually know a couple people that works for NRS, and they're good people. So you
yeah.
know,
So I don't blame the people. I don't.
So no,
I
wait,
no. Not at all.
hold on, let me finish.
Okay.
Finish. I got people that I know that work for NRS. I got people that actually work under for WB. So I pray for them, and I always hope they have their jobs good over there. But in that industry, you just never know. So wish them all the best. I hope their jobs get good over there. That's all I'm just gonna leave right there.
All right, great. Thanks, man. You know, that's well put, well said. Great. You know, I'm glad you actually shouted it out to them because they are friends. They're friends of the industry, and I really feel like you know they deserve better. They do. You know, I'm pretty sure they're well taken care of, and you know, hopefully they don't get under the axe. I hate to say it, but it's just. That's how fragile.
I stand by what I said. I ain't scared. If people are my friends, they should know I'm not talking about them.
Yes,
I stand by what I said.
Yeah. Okay. No, you have every right. All right. So besides that, though, you know, since we are in the mood, let's get some enforcement going here. What?
The guard is under arrest.
Yep.
There's a sound of the police.
Drop it.
Oh, so he brought back BDP. All right, the mood's back up. We got
Yes.
to believe that.
Yep.
Oh yes, KRS-One. You know, we're talking about
It's
bad
funny.
boys.
Yeah, but it's funny. They
Thank you
use
for
that.
Tony.
They use.
Thank you.
Well, here's the thing, though. I mean, they actually used that song for the trailer for the Naked Gun reboot.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, they
Yeah,
did. That's right.
Yeah, I saw.
Yes!
I saw.
They did.
Yeah, you guys gotta check that movie out. It's really good.
Yeah. You're tough to please. You say it's good. I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, of course. So,
So.
I'm very But
You're a very
I
tough critic, man. Very tough.
And I heard that they talk about Black Eyed Peas also. I heard they talk about Black Eyed Peas. And they give
I
props.
told you guys, so like, listen, like, I'm a very hard guy to please, so I went in there with lower expectations, but this movie surprised me, so I highly recommend you check it out. Sure.
I'm trying to give it to Seth MacFarlane though, because he's our age. He grew up in the same stuff. He likes the same stuff we do. That's why we get along.
Right.
So it would be hard for him to screw that.
Right.
Especially since he's a legit fan of it. So
Right.
yeah,
Exactly.
I feel bad for my preconceptions, but hearing that it was good, I want to check it out.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Listen, and you know what? I'm sorry, you know, but Liam Neeson nailed it. I heard he actually.
Did he?
He has.
Good.
He just has.
That's good.
You see it already, Park?
I actually, believe it or not, I actually have it pre-ordered for digital. So as soon as I read it.
I wanted him to be good at it. Good.
Yeah. So.
I'm waiting for Blu-ray. Remember, I always say this digital media matters.
No, you're all about the physical. You know, I get it. I'm trying to save the room. I got so many Blu-rays right now. Way too many.
I make room for it when I can. I don't care. But anyways, go ahead.
So let's get down and dirty. You know, with a little bit of cops and robbers, and go down memory lane. We talk about some of our memories, some of our you know times that we actually grew up and everything. Come on, we were young once. We played cops and robbers once in a while and everything. You know, trying to bag the bad guys. You know, and some people are like the bad. You know, sometimes the bad guys, they never win, but sometimes they end up finding a way. Who knows? Or escaping. You always get the lower round. But hey, listen, I actually love the fact that video games let you live out that fantasy in more ways than one, which is great. You know, whether you are officially with the badge or you are an ex-cop who trying to unleash injustice, you have it all. And I feel like this industry, video game industry, lets all the players out there live their fantasy. So we could talk about a few games, some games that are fiction, that actually have characters that are not real, but real in our hearts. So let's start with a few. We can shout out a few and talk about a couple that really are the shining beacons, the ones that that really kind of said, "Yeah, I want to be him."
Right.
Yeah. So or her if you're a female. So, I'm sorry, I can't shout, forget about you ladies out there too. So let's go down the list. So let's see what you got, Johnny. I know you have a long list, but
Yeah.
we're
gonna mention a couple. I'll mention a couple of games that I start off with my group. So let's start off with the little. You gotta start off with the little mouse top, and his name is Mappy. You gotta mention Mappy.
Oh, Mappy! Yes!
He's adorable.
Oh, I love that game.
Mouse. Oh man.
Oh, Mappy, that mouse, that brave little mouse, jumping on those trampolines, getting away from the little kitties. Yes.
With his little baton. He's got a baton.
Yeah.
And he got a baton. Yes. But it gets hard though. It really does. I mean, that's
Oh
really
yeah.
cool.
Well,
Super
the more you get advanced in that game, the more hard it gets, though.
Yeah, more cats, more cats, more obstacles, more things that you have to get away from. And the game repeats. So how do I know? Because I got pretty damn far in that game and everything, and then I realized, oh wait, it goes right back to the beginning, but it's even harder. I'm like, oh.
Yep. That is correct.
Gotta keep on playing. Gotta keep on
That's
playing.
old school New Game Plus. That's what old school New Game Plus was.
Yeah, man.
Except they made it harder for you.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. After you beat the game, a lot of games are like that. Like after you beat the game, it's gonna be a new world.
It was a norm. It seemed like it was a norm.
Yeah.
It was a norm for a while. When people were chasing scores instead of endings. That's why I kept repeating.
You know what's funny?
Exactly.
Now that you mention that, there were a lot of games that I didn't even realize actually had a new game plus. Because once you finish the game, and then you kind of look at the screen like this, like, wait, what? I'm back at the beginning again, playing again. He's like, when you finish the game, you're thinking, oh, game's over. Yeah, okay, it's over. Nope. Then you say, wait, what? I'm back in the beginning again. What? And it's harder.
I walked away from the machine thinking I'd beat Donkey Kong. Next you know, it's playing behind me. Oh, you gotta start it over.
Yeah.
Give it Popeye.
Oh, Popeye, yeah. Oh,
Popeye.
Popeye. Yes.
All right.
So what?
Let's get back. How about this game? Prime Fighters.
Oh yes, that game was so underrated, so highly underrated. Konami's little multiplayer classic, yes.
Yeah.
And I believe it's one of those games that celebrates a nut shot.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Dude, you can kick people when they're down. It's hilarious. You know when they start kicking them when they're down? The animation is hilarious.
Yes,
Like, yo, he's actually stomping on
it
him.
was awesome.
Yeah.
It was
He's
just
not
so
martial arts
awesome.
about that, he's just stomping on him.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
What you gotta do to take the foot down? You
Yeah,
gotta do what
buddy.
you gotta do.
it's great.
What you gotta do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Beat the living daylights out of him. Any way you can.
Keep the crap out of them. That's
Kicking
it.
them on the ground where it hurts.
Exactly. What you gotta do.
Yep.
That was cool. That beat 'em up is called Undercover Cop. Another great game. Another futuristic game though. That players get to play these guys and to play this chick though. Badass. Like, okay, that's the chick you did that these crooks and robbers don't want to mess with. She's rich with no mask. The game was like, oh man.
Yeah, it was on Super Nintendo too. Yeah.
And it was arcade. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. Then, yeah. So that was another classic arcade game. I want to mention another game which I think has great music. I don't know if you guys remember this game. It's called Rival Turf. You play as
Yes.
you play Nelson, who's a cop. Jack is like an undercover. You go like you start off in California, and then you make your way down to South America.
This guy doesn't give us
Oh, you're being crooks in the United States,
I'm
but
not
you're
sending in one man.
going down to the south of the border
Sending in a whole
too as
SWAT
well.
team.
So,
You know,
You're
fun
not
fact.
getting orders
Fun
either,
fact
Tequila.
is one of the many games that allows you to change the names of the enemies.
The lead dies or disappear.
Correct.
You can. I actually named. I had so many nasty names for my characters.
Oh yeah.
Me
Are
and
you
my
kidding me? I gotta play it again.
me and my friend.
Look it up. I'm thinking about doing that later on this week though.
Yo.
I want to
That
do
is
it.
fantastic.
Yeah.
I,
You get to call him. I get to call him Bozo, but I'm not gonna say any other names. But
I can't
use
say
that.
anything I call
no,
That I type in there.
That's what they are. That's what they
There'd
are.
be some horrible names.
yeah.
I had no
I
idea.
used
I
some
gotta
of
do that.
I used some of the safer ones. I had Jimmy Hat was one of them. What was it? There's we had was it Jimmy Hat?
I call one Bozo the ass clown.
Ooh. Yes.
Yeah, that was my favorite one though. Oh man.
What else? Oh man, I had so many. I had some really rude ones too and everything. You know. I mean, oh gosh.
I had one guy. I forgot. I forgot which guy that game. I called him Little Worm.
Wow. So man. So yep. So rival turf. Rival turf is another great guy.
Rival Turf, yes, definitely. I could say another arcade game from SNK called Burning Fight. Two undercover. One's a cop, the other one's undercover. Duke's the undercover cop, and Billy is the cop. So he's wearing his uniform. And then you have Ryu, this guy in the back right here that you see. The martial arts expert. He joins these cops to fight the crooks in their city.
He kind of looks like Guy.
Yeah,
He does look like
kind of like a rip-off of Guy.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Come on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
That's basically what it is, though. But that's one game. Also, before I don't want to go too long because I want to give you guys a chance to background. But I want to give you guys a chance to go down a little bit. But there's a Disney game I like though. I used to watch the cartoon. Bonkers. I love that game.
Oh, Bonkers! Great game.
Yeah.
Great, fun, hard too. That game was hard.
It wasn't easy. It wasn't
easy at all.
But yeah, Bonkers was a good game. That was on Nintendo, Genesis, and Game Gear.
Capcom has all those Disney licenses. Most of them, anyway.
Capcom did the Super Nintendo version, I believe, and I think the Genesis version was done by another company. I forgot which one.
Crows? I think it was called. Was it Crow or another one?
I believe so. I think it was
Crow.
I have to look at that again.
Yeah.
But let's give the floor to Tony because I know he's got some top games that he likes, so that just like whether you're an undercover cop or normal cop or DA or whatever it is, double agent, and just going out there beating the crap out of these crooks that they rightfully truly deserve. So
Absolutely.
go ahead, my man Tony. Give us some games.
Absolutely.
I've got a couple. There's two that stand out the most.
Lethal Enforcers.
But I gotta start off with the beat 'em up.
Lethal
You guys
Enforcers.
all know this. We've talked about it.
Lethal
Whatever.
Enforcers.
Piece of Rage.
Player one.
Absolutely.
That's
Absolutely.
the top one. But
Yeah.
my favorite type is third person. Stuff like Max Payne.
Yes.
Those two
That's
in
right.
You know what I mean?
That's
The
okay.
games are big enough, like
Yeah.
four, but not too big where you get off back. side that keeps it straight in the storyline. The pacing stays fast and furious, and there's just awesome action.
Great story.
And don't forget about that bullet time, slow motion.
Yeah, the bullet
That's
time.
why I like it so much. Bullet time is
That game started it all. That game started that trend. That right there, that diving slow motion stuff. That was the first game that actually utilized that. And people were like, "No, what is it?" I was like, "Yes, it is."
Yeah, it was.
Yes, it is.
It was. I think they were inspired by the Matrix movies.
Was it the
Pretty
Matrix?
much. I think
it
so.
was.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, right before.
That's why they even
before-
call it bullet time. It's called
That's
bullet.
right, bullet time. That's right. It was bullet time, right? Right.
And you can actually see the bullets whizzing by you.
Relax.
as you
Yep.
dodge.
Thanks to the Wachowski
It's so
brothers. Oops, that's how I
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I'm
what I
not
liked
sending
about
in
it.
one man.
You know what I like? Also, I want to mention about this,
Sending
right?
in a
There was
whole
always
SWAT team.
something different that you had to do
you are not.
in
You're
the game.
not
I
getting
remember
orders either,
the one that was on
Economies
Xbox
and
360,
And
which I
only one
really
lead.
loved. There was a
Sending
mission
in
that
SWAT.
you had to
The best
say,
And then dies or disappears.
One guy
yeah, I would say it was the best one.
You
I
used
remember
to
there
be
was one
that crazy
mission
guy,
that
Jerry. What
you had to
happened?
like protect the nurse
If I was
because
that
that was
missing
that was
I hope one
like
of us
girlfriend,
would
like she
go.
got shot,
Don't
so
send anyone.
you gotta make you had
They
to
just can't
you had to keep the
eliminate.
cover while you're taking out the enemies and sending out
Yeah.
shadow.
I
So
hate
after
to
that,
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. That was such a pain.
it was a pain, but you know what? After you finally finished it, you felt good about it. You know, he was able to like take out enemies while saving the girl. That was awesome. You know, getting out of there.
Yeah. Basically, all the games in the series, Max Payne and Dead to Rights. I love them all. I love them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great
So,
Those are my favorites. My absolute favorites.
Fantastic.
so yeah.
Payne
So,
3 was great. Did you guys play that one?
which one? Which one?
3. Max
that?
Payne 3.
Oh, the third one. Yeah, but he was.
I see
See,
that.
wow,
Yes.
what a
I
story.
What's good about that one? What's good about that one is that he literally was down on his luck. He lost, he lost his wife, he lost his dog, he lost
his
pretty much-
partner.
he lost his partner,
His child.
he lost his child. Yeah, he lost everything, man. He had
He
nothing
was
to lose.
Punisher without the spandex.
He had
Pretty much,
nothing
that's what he was.
to lose.
Yeah.
And
Punisher without
that's
the
the thing.
spandex and torture. That's what he was.
Yeah. So basically,
Just shot him.
it's like you F with him. It's like, okay, you know what? I had nothing to lose. You're gonna die.
Yeah.
That was just, and he even shaved his head. So that's another thing too. He's like, he
looked like
went for the
Bruce
crew
Willis
cut.
in Die Hard. He looked
Yeah.
like Die Hard.
He did.
And,
He did.
yeah.
He was pretty badass.
So yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna throw in a couple of my all-time favorites.
That's right.
yeah,
Johnny had some
yeah.
bangers, so I would ignore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got.
Let's hear
we
yours,
got-
Pete.
Yeah, we got listen, we got 1.5 hours of pure adulterated cop madness here. So let's start with my one Genesis favorite, E-SWAT. Now,
Nice.
E-SWAT. Now, yes. Okay.
It's anime RoboCop without the death.
You
Yeah.
start off as pretty much a cop, doing your beat, and basically you have to take out the bad guys. And basically, the first 3 stages was you get promoted. So you get promoted 3 times. The 3rd time you get promoted, you actually earn the E-SWAT suit, which actually had all the bells and whistles. That's just when the game gets interesting because you learn flight. You have plasma weapon. You got freaking bombs and all that stuff. You got you also face supervillains that actually have all different types of weapons and stuff like that. Now, I mean no spoilers or anything like that, but the ending actually sits right there. You're like, oh snap, and you find out exactly what's going on. Yeah. Dude, no. Oh yeah. Well, you play the game.
Have fun with it. Run with it, man. Run with it.
Exactly.
Fine. Well, you know what? At the end, you find out that your partner was the one who actually, who has the same suit that you do and all that stuff. So you're like, okay, you know what? It's do or die. That's pretty much what it is. So, and you have this freaking ultimate move, and that's the sweetest way to end the game because that ultimate move and everything is actually the one that actually pretty much I use to kill them off. So that was pretty awesome.
You know what this hot dog's a name?
Huh?
I'm looking at the wiki right now. Duke Oda.
Duke Oda, yes.
Oh, that's what they call it? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a Japanese last name. Duke Oda.
Yeah,
Pretty wild. Love it. But yeah, ending fantastic. And then yeah, it's so good, so freaking good.
Listen,
So
even if you saw the ending, people should still check out the game.
play the game.
I love the lead up.
It is not.
Yes, they will.
It is not for the faint of heart because it is very difficult. There's a kind of a not really like it's not like fast paced, but you really have to kind of use your head in a sense because you can't just go willy nilly and shoot everything all at sight.
No, you'll become a bullet.
No, you can't go gung ho. Not at all. Not at all. Pick your battles. Pick your battles. Do it right. That's it. Slow down.
Let me add something here. Did you ever notice with games like, especially esports, like how we're talking about that storyline?
Yeah.
How the developers were able to get you to see the storyline without
This guy doesn't give us orders.
It was
Wasn't
beautiful.
that crazy?
Yeah, it's like
I was vested. I was heavily invested.
You knew exactly what was going on. It wasn't
Yeah,
like
yeah,
spelled out.
alright.
We got a missing call.
So good.
And only
That's
one
how you got so immersed.
stand in the swamp.
Right, because you wanted to keep on going. You wanted to see what's going to happen. That's why I kept on going. Like, oh man, I just beat this guy. I found out about this. I got to see what happens next.
Don't send anyway, Captain.
Yep. The next game that I really want to throw out there is
I hope so.
a great game that was on the 360, and I love that game. Condemned. Now, that
Both
game.
games were good.
Oh my
I love
gosh.
those two games.
Condemned.
Game.
I would
Is that the one
consider
with our bear?
one of my favorite
Hey, please do not
psychological.
show the grizzly bear with the rabies. Oh,
Oh,
God.
promise,
that's
I'll be
that's
good,
the
I'll be
sequel. That's a sequel. That's a sequel.
Yeah, the sequel. Yeah.
That's a sequel.
But those two games were great, though. But go
They
ahead.
still were. But the first one was really psychological.
Yeah.
In more ways than one. Because there are certain parts that make you, kind of say, oh, wait, did I just see what I just saw? Kind of thing. And then when you actually go in, like for instance, when you went into the place with all the mannequins, okay, that part right there,
The
bro,
shiny ball.
bro,
What a creepy ball.
wow, man, and even worse, the enemies come out of nowhere, and the grunts and stuff like that. You can be able to get the electrical the circuit, or you can get a pipe, rip it off the wall and everything, and smack those bad boys. It's so satisfying when you smack them, and you have to block and so. Oh, love it. And also the forensics. The forensics, which is fantastic because you sit right there and you're trying to piece out the puzzles and try to find out what exactly has been going on. And then, well, I suggest everyone to mute it if you actually don't want to get spoiled. But then again, I don't care. Towards the end, you actually find out that the one who was stalking you wanted you from the giddy up, and then you find out that the one that your chief, that was his son.
Yeah.
And that was his son. And then I'm like, oh snap! But then you're left with a choice. You're left with a choice. Right there in the trunk, you're left with a choice. And it depends on what choices you actually have, and I think but I don't really think it really changes the ending much.
No,
But it's weird though because I actually chose not to open fire. That was my choice. And then the outcome actually was weird because suicide. Let's just put it that way. But anyway. Yeah. It was good. I mean, it's so good. Play the game.
Play that game and play the second game. The second game, they actually made the combat system even better. You can do the fist now. You can slam them in the walls now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They took it up a notch in the second game.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Play both those games, and the second game, what I like is that you actually do some detective work too as well. Do some detective work, and you do a lot of detective work, you get experience points. Yeah. And you solve all these crimes, and then you have your partner Rosa there. She helps you out. She tells you what's going on. Then you just follow the tracks, and then right there you get all the you ask the right questions, and there you go. It wasn't just like going around like beating up all these maniacs and stuff. That you really had to think. Well, so,
right.
Great series, man. I wish it was a player one. But...
Yeah, well, see, it was a great company called Monolith that now I think it's been disbanded. They no longer.
I think they're done.
Yeah, they're done. Sega published it, but Monolith is the one who actually did it. It was sad that they actually had to go so quickly. They could have had an opportunity. Hell, that could have been a great movie. I mean, that whole entire game, that could have been a movie. I would have been like, dude,
Absolutely.
bro. Then one of our third games came out recently, Alan Wake 2. Now, Alan Wake 2, believe it or not, you're a cop, you know, a female cop who is trying to investigate what happened to what happened to Alan Wake and what happened at that lake house, and then you find out, you know, some darker secrets, and you get fully, you know, immersed into what's been going on, I like the fact that Sam Lake actually was, you know, involved in it too, heavily involved with it. So you actually, and a couple of weird dance sequences too. So it's good. No, it's good. It really is. It really is pretty damn good though. I like.
Speaking of Sam Lake, you know who that is, right?
Oh, of course. That's
OG
the
Max Payne.
That's the OG Max Payne, baby. Absolutely.
The original Max Payne.
Yes, sir. Yep. They put the likeness of him is in the game. You know, that's him.
Nice.
Nice. With the weird eyebrows and everything. You know, so wow.
Yeah, you'll know it's him. You'll know it's him.
Yep. Let me see. And of course, one last game of the thing I'm gonna do. I know you mentioned Streets of Rage. So yeah, definitely Streets of Rage.
Talk about it again.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it because in the first game you find out that all three
multiplayer.
Yeah, all three characters, both you got Adam and you got Blaze, you got Adam, and then of course you got Axel Stone, Blaze Fielding, and Adam
Hunter.
Adam Hunter. There you go, Adam Hunter. Yes. There you go.
Okay.
That's the crew, the original trio. So, and with badass music and fantastic gameplay, and a game that I could play over and over again. Never get bored. Still like one of my favorite beat 'em ups of all time. Those are some of my favorites, and of course there's some other ones we're going to talk about later into the show. That some lesser known, some ones that people may or may not have played, which is great too. And of course, some arcade favorites as well. So where do you want to start? You want to start with some of the ones that really kind of like people might have overlooked, maybe passed by one in the arcade.
Well, I did already mention about some of those beat 'em up arcades. Like I already mentioned.
What about some light gun games? We got to talk about some light gun games. Yeah.
Were they cops in Guardians of Vigilante? I don't really know the story.
What was it called?
I'm gonna go look. Guardians of the Hood.
Guardians of the Hood. Yeah,
Guardians of the Hood.
You remember that, right? It was like Pit Fighter, but side scroll.
I think there was. Yeah, I think there were cops. I think they were ex-cops, weren't they not?
What? I'm not sure. I don't want to.
It was similar to Streets of Rage, the same story.
Something like that. Yeah. Dilapidated town. you're dealing with all these different gangs, the triads, the Jamaican group.
Oh no,
something like
no,
that.
they're vigilantes. They're just
Oh,
a
the
group of
vigilantes.
local
Oh, okay. No.
who wanted to clean up their town. The story's too stupid.
Yeah, it really is.
Pretty wild.
Atari tried. Let Atari cook, man. Let
It
Atari
was
cook.
fun, but the story
They-
is stupid.
You know,
Right.
me personally, I still like Pit Fighter better, but you know,
Of course, Pit Fire's okay.
love it.
Yeah.
But let's go back to you say you want to talk about like any police game arcades. Well, we mentioned about crime fighters already. We mentioned about undercover cops and burning fight. But if you want to talk about like using like guns, like light guns, virtual cops is one of them.
There you go. Yes, Virtual Cop, baby. Woo! Love that game. Love Virtual Cop. Oh man, and supposedly weren't they supposed to be making a third game of some sort? They were.
Well, originally it was supposed to come out on the Xbox, but then something happened and they canceled it. So going to top games like 1 and 2.
That's
But I really don't want to nice. I mean, if they did House of the Xbox,
Player 1.
you would think that they probably would put Virtual Cop 3 in there.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second. We gotta talk about that for a second because I love cop. I love like collecting cop games and stuff like that. And there's a few others that we can talk about. Why in God-forsaken hell do games like I love horror movies. I love horror games. You know, House of the Dead. You know, I'm not gonna. Nothing against them. But when games like Virtual Cop, you know, games like Confidential Mission or anything, why do they not bring games like that to the forefront? You know, law enforcement type of games. You know, like that. They even have what we call it, Cop Simulator. What it was called, the light gun game. They actually came out in the arcade, where you actually you basically work on your accuracy and stuff like that. Games like that, fun as hell, and they don't bring those games home. They don't. They don't bring them back. Yeah.
Right.
Yes. So, I just want to kind of touch up on that for a little bit because those are missed opportunities. Now we have the technology. We have the technology. We have the stuff, and we actually talked about this in one of our earlier episodes. I think about peripherals and all that junk.
Right. We have.
You know, mouse does not count. I'm sorry. Stop with the freaking mouse.
You stand in.
You can't play.
I want to shoot at the screen. I want to shoot.
You can.
Shooting at the
That's
screen.
what I want to do too.
Nah, this ain't no good. Hey.
If I was that missing,
The only system I see that actually had, the last system I see that had like light gun potential was the Wii. The Wii, because the thing is that they had where you could put your Wii remote on top of a gun, and then you just take that gun there and just shoot, and it feels like you're playing an arcade game. That's one of the reasons why I love the Resident Evil, the Umbrella Chronicles and Dark Side Chronicles, and of course House of the Dead Overkill. That was another great game on the Wii. But yeah, I really wish they bring these. I mean, I know we're going off topic about that, but can you imagine? I think these games would sell. They would focus on that.
Because I mean, listen, there's a missed opportunity because Time Crisis and Time Crisis 2, they're actually bringing a light gun combination. I think it's already available now. You can actually be able to press a pre-order. Yeah, and you get 2 light guns, and you get Time Crisis and Time Crisis 2 bundle, and also Carnival game. Right, and see. Yeah, it's great. It's fantastic, and it uses the Senwa technology, the AI and all that junk on the guns, so you get perfect accuracy.
You guys in Time Crisis Cops too?
Yes, I think they are. As a matter of fact, they are. As a matter of fact, they are. Yes, it is. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And that's perfect. That's a perfect combination right there. Sega, I mean, a company who's all about nostalgia, they should be jumping all over this. They should be jumping all over this because they had so many light gun games that they could have. Confidential mission. Can you imagine a bundle? You get Virtual Cop 2, and Confidential Mission as a bundle. They can call it the Law Enforcement Edition or something like that. Something weird. I would be all over that. I don't care how much. If it's $150,
yeah, I'll buy it.
if it's $150, $200, worth it.
games, I'm done.
Worth it.
Yeah,
Worth it. Because
absolutely.
because that right there, with that kind of technology, you can play it with your flat screen. So you can sit back and get your friend, somebody or whatever, and they can play the freaking Nightmare game with you.
Crisis Zone, they're top too. Crisis Zone. Imagine playing Crisis Zone.
Crisis Zone! Yeah! Oh, man. Yes. With the machine guns. Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yes. Woo! Love that freaking game. Another great game. Another great game that came out. I think it was called what's it called? Something Scope. Silent Scope.
I was gonna mention.
Oh yeah, sniper game.
Silent Scope.
You're a police sniper.
Yes.
Or just a sniper.
No. You're a police sniper. You're a police sniper. It's called Silent Scope.
Yeah,
Silent
that
Scope.
was fun.
Yes.
I remember that.
So, and believe it or not, the peripheral you used for it was the Super Soap sticks. The Super Scope. You could actually play that game with play Silent Scope with that. And I think the Menacer
was
also.
it not on the PS2? Could you play it on the PS2?
I think it was for PS2. Was it not? I think it was. No.
I think it was
Lethal Enforcers.
I remember the Super Slayer was Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo. Yes.
Super Nintendo had the scope.
the games I'm thinking of are like the real.
I remember,
No, never mind. That was I was thinking of Sniper Elite.
Oh wait, no, it was for PlayStation. I'm sorry. Yes, it was. It was PlayStation, not Super Nintendo. It was PlayStation. And they brought Solid Scope.
Yeah, PS2. Yeah, Solid.
For PS2.
Yeah.
For PS2. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was the PS2.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a commanding game for the arcade.
Yeah. Yeah, but you see it, and they had a special gun for it. I think it was something like that. They had the little screen. Yeah, the little screen and everything. Damn, what a missed opportunity. Gosh.
Yeah. There's another Sega Top game I want to mention. Let's not forget about let's think about did we mention we did mention East Squad already, right?
Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah.
One man.
Okay. What about Dynamite Cop?
My cover's blown.
Oh, Dynamite Cop for the that's right. It came out for the Dreamcast.
Yes.
For the Dreamcast, yes.
Dynamite Cop, yes.
Dynamite Cop. Oh wow, yes. I remember that. That beat 'em up. The 3D beat 'em up.
Yeah.
So supposedly the quasi sequel to Die Hard that came out in the arcade for the Sega, also came out for the Sega Saturn.
Yes, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one too. So that game right there, I loved it. You had special moves, super moves, slams, body slams, all these different freaking moves you can do.
You get the body slams, the crooks, and all like that. Come on. Man,
yeah.
Well, who doesn't like a game where you're playing a cop and you're doing wrestling moves again on all these crooks? Come on.
I'm in. I'm in.
Yeah.
Tag me in.
I like to do a powerbomb on them.
Tag me in. I'll do it. Absolutely, man.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that game right there was so much fun, especially when it came out for the Dreamcast, and I was like, "Oh, Dynamite Cop just came out! Oh my God, yes!"
I got it for you.
What was that? What you got?
What's that?
Remember Sega's Police 911?
Oh, right, for the Sega CD. For the Sega CD. Oh yes, we were talking about that.
It's so crazy.
The FMV one, right?
You had to drive and shoot.
So awesome, man. So awesome. Oh my God.
Also, I can't believe we haven't mentioned this one thing. We haven't mentioned NARC.
Oh,
yeah.
We have to go there. Okay.
What's funny about Narc? Think about this, right? Imagine if cops acted in real life like they do in Narc. They just show up in a scene and shoot everybody. No rest, nothing. That is hilarious. Video game cops are hilarious, especially the further back you go.
Right. So the only people you'll be saving are the prostitutes.
Yeah.
My gosh, man. So I mean,
my God.
I tell you what though. Narc was so much fun. It was hard. First of all, when I first played that game, I gotta tell you a funny story. When I first played that game in the arcade, and of course, what really attracted me to the game, because in attraction mode, they actually have this weird soundtrack. You're busted. I was like, oh, ooh, what's this? I turned my head because I was hearing that. I went to the bowling. I was at White Plains Bowling Alley. If I remember just like it was yesterday. And I was walking in there, and I was like, ooh, look at that. And it had the controls, the strange controls, and I think you have the trigger and all that stuff, and the buttons on the top and all that stuff, and everything as you're playing it. Awesome. Now, the coolest thing about this game is one, you can jump into the car and run the bad guys over. That's one.
I love that.
Two.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like rocket launchers? You can use freaking rocket launchers against your enemies and see them blown into bitty bits. Okay. Now, at first you feel guilty, but then you're like, wait a minute, these guys are freaking all doped up and stuff like that. Why wouldn't you want to get rid of them that way? I say, kill them all, let God sort them out. That's pretty much how I put. That's how much I got. I got it today. And it was really so visceral and so dark and so awesome. 2-player chaos, loved it.
Yes. Complete chaos.
But now the thing is,
the only person you couldn't run over in the game, though, you couldn't run over Joe.
No, that's right, the steroid freak. Yes. Because he'll literally.
Mind you,
Player one.
He's different the way he is in the cartoon. The cartoon, he's a big bumbling idiot.
Cartoon?
I'm talking about the power team.
Power team from what do you call power? What do you call it?
Max Force from North is in that cartoon.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. Never mind, I was still stuck completely on Narc.
Yeah, the Joe, the bumbling idiot who likes the chili burger. Chili burgers. In the game, he's the steroids on crack.
Yep, free. Yep, steroid free. Still is the ones I hate the most is the what was the guys that throw the needles?
Oh God, those guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I didn't realize that your health actually starts deteriorating and everything. You just start throwing needles at you. And I was like, ooh. Yeah.
I hate Spike. Spike was a pain in the ass. He was also in the cartoon as well.
How do you remember their names, bro? Wow, you got a good memory.
Dude, I used to play this game and I used to watch the cartoon a lot.
And jumping.
What about Joe?
Oh no, I said and jumping, the jumping and shooting, and also the fact that you actually run out of bullets. But I didn't pay attention to that either. Like you can use your machine gun, and your machine gun will actually run out of bullets. So you have to realize that you have to get your ammo up as well.
Oh yeah, well they always throw ammo at you regardless though. But like, I like to say my rocket launcher, especially you need those rocket launchers to beat Mr. Big too.
Oh yes.
I still haven't beaten him. I gotta beat him.
Mr.
Oh, you
Big.
gotta beat that
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh gosh. You know what? I love arcade games. Arcade games, like nowadays, right? People don't realize how weird and exciting arcade games were. They really went all out when it came to any type of arcade game that you did in there, and they push the envelope. They really do, and that's what's so great about it.
Push your wallet too,
Oh my gosh. Come loaded, leave empty. Come loaded, leave empty. That's pretty much how it is. You know, You save your last $5 for that cheeseburger.
Yeah.
So,
Or
so
you don't
yeah.
get the cheeseburger. You just keep
I
playing.
don't know. I
Yeah.
go home hungry.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, sir. Oh man. But let's go. Let's
No
keep on
longer.
going into the light gun realm. Lethal Enforcers and Lethal Enforcers 2. That is like the.
Did you know there was a
full
Lethal
version video.
Enforcers 3?
I think they did. They did one. I think they did one, but it was like
They
it was
did,
lesser
they
known.
did.
Like it was like only a few arcade machines available.
Yeah, they didn't make too many of those though. But yeah, they made a lot of Lethal Enforcers 1 and 2 though. But the third one, there wasn't that much. There was a third game.
Yeah, there was a third game, and what was great about Lethal Enforcers, and it was fun, is that it was like real life. They had the first stage, the bank robbery, obviously, and when you're shooting these robbers, you can actually lose lives by shooting the innocents. So that means if a cop pops up and everything, and you actually hear their voice, freeze, and you actually shoot by accident because you got trigger happy and the thing, you lose a life. You lose some health.
You only get like 3 of them too. You're done. So
Yeah!
You really gotta place your shot.
Yeah,
You
you
really-
have to be precise.
You have to be
very
precise.
I'm the resident light gun guy too.
Oh God, yeah, that's right.
I'm dead shot.
Yes. So you have to pay attention to the sounds. Help me! No, wait! Kind of stuff. So, and you just gotta be on the trigger too, and that thing when you sit right there. Die, copper! Stuff like that. But still fun, still exciting. Also, the fact that the Magnum is still like one of the better weapons in the game.
Of course.
But you only get 6 bullets though. That's what sucks. That's the only thing that sucks.
Well, it's
Yeah.
realistic, man.
Huh?
Magnum, dude.
Yeah, well,
Realistic. Magnum.
That's true. But
Yeah.
Come on, you want for full immersion? That's how Magnum works.
Yeah.
But you get that pow, baby.
Yeah.
Poo, poo. If you experience poo, yes sir. Oh my
You should
God.
start one for real. It is so much fun.
Yes,
Oh yeah. It's loud as hell.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
See, you can't beat the arcade. You just can't. The sounds, the bass. That's what got me. When you playing video games, if you go into an arcade, the bass is always high, and
Yeah.
the treble's a little low. So you
Yeah,
always
arcades
get that boom,
need to be
boom,
loud.
boom. Yes.
Loud.
Adequate. Yes.
Yes. Attract modes. Attract modes in all those arcade games what get you. And that's the reason why. Like, when you go over there and you get the track mode, you like turn your head, like you kill anything, stuff like that, you boom.
Lethal Enforcers.
Yeah.
Player 1.
I got another great arcade
That's why
light
it's
gun
called
game
that.
for you guys.
Yeah. What's that?
LA machine guns.
Yes!
Top machine guns, baby.
Oh, aren't you mechs? You're in mechs, aren't you? Like you're like a helicopter or like a military mech suit or something like that. I forgot what it is. Yeah, that's cop, right?
You're thinking of Gunblade New York.
Oh, Gunblade. Okay, well, that's another good game. That's another good game
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
Yeah.
LA machine guns. You should X-Top shooting rogue with machine guns. It's insane.
Still freaking awesome. Oh man. Oh man. Still, what
But
the
he gets
hell
that
though?
over the top.
Yes. On-rail shooters are here to stay. And and they're still fun as hell. And every single time I go to arcade and I actually see one, I'm like, oh, I gotta just jump on just for a little bit, just for the hell of it,
Just gotta try it out.
And then all of a sudden it says, please continue. I'm like, oh, please do. Click, click, click. Let's go.
Yeah.
Speaking of arcade games, let's talk about like a nice top-down, wholesome cops want to pull over people game. APB that came out from Atari
Classic.
Games, made by Midway. Yes, absolutely. It's hilarious too because when you hear your boss, he doesn't really talk. He goes.
Hey, you sound like an adult in Charlie Brown movie. Charlie Brown cartoon.
Getting donuts, and the only game that getting donuts gives you extra time. Yes, absolutely.
It's a
The
second.
And
character's name is Officer Bob.
I hate to think
Officer
that
Bob,
somehow.
yes.
Most stereotypical
With
name,
that with that
Officer
with that
Bob.
steak stash on, with that steak stash.
The normal. That's the normal cop way.
Oh man. And you get the merits by
Looney Tunes
see,
guy.
you know what's unfair about that game though? I have to say I have to say this
What's
out
that?
loud. The most unfair thing is that you cannot put your pedal to the metal. You literally have
No.
to kind of slow down a little bit because if you bump into the pedestrians
ram them.
but yeah, if you
Yeah.
bump into the enemies, you will get demerits. And when you give too many demerits, you actually get fired. And they fire you by tossing you into a trash can. He's like, you're trash. You're trash.
I wonder if a couple of my cop buddies would think that's cool.
Oh, man. So bad, man. Oh, man. Oh. All right. So, do you have any other ones you want to throw out there? Some either nostalgia or something kick ass?
I mean, if we're gonna do something like something like licensed, though, like from movies and stuff like that, I could mention I that's nuts, but I don't care. It was we had an Inspector Gadget game.
Where?
Okay.
I want to play.
You gotta give him props.
No, you showed it to me once, man. I never got around to it.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, Johnny, you did show it to me.
And then there was one on the Xbox.
Yep. Still available now.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
And then there was
Mad Time Party. It's on Steam too.
yes, that one, and then there was Super Nintendo. Yeah, and there was a Super Nintendo game of Inspector Gadget too.
Wait, this is great. I want to play this. Where's the Super Nintendo? Holy. I don't think you're nuts. Thank you. I got something else to play.
Absolutely.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well,
Be happy with the suggestion. It's a hit.
Inspector Gadget.
Right.
Absolutely.
Hey, listen,
Absolutely.
listen, he might be a bumbling fool, but Inspector Gadget's the man. Okay. Sure, people say that. Oh, he won't be able to get through if he has Penny. Well, guess what? Penny is kidnapped in the Super Nintendo version. Okay, you gotta save her from Dr. Claus. So it's up to you, Gadget. You gotta buckle up and save her.
You're able to control the gadget properly in the game.
Next time.
Exactly.
They don't malfunction like they do in the cartoon.
That's right. He's got it all.
He's
baby.
mastered it by the game.
Absolutely. So, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I threw in Inspector Gadget in there. I already said, I said that already, though. But, you mentioned that there was so many RoboCop games throughout the years. So there was,
God, RoboCop up the ears,
The
man.
original arcade
Robert.
Yep.
I still play it to this day.
Don't move, creep.
Yeah, those games are fun.
Yeah.
Those
Those
RoboCop
timeless.
games are good. I mean, don't get me wrong. We did have some pretty, we did have some harsh RoboCop games though back in the day. So, but who doesn't though?
The NES version is the hardest one. The
Yeah,
NES version of RoboCop is hard as hell. Yes, it is.
Well, no, I would say RoboCop 1 on the NES, RoboCop 2 on
Player
the NES.
one.
Oh yeah, you mean Mr.
RoboCop
Slippy?
was sliding all over the place.
Yes. Oh God.
Sliding tripping.
That was some bad. Yeah.
RoboCop with ice skates. I called it. I call them
Yeah, the
Robo
physics-
skates.
How'd they code that?
Robo skates. Ridiculous, man.
Well, it's called RoboCop on ice.
Yeah. Exactly.
My God. You know, can we throw in a little bit of a mischievous rabbit and everything and his wonderful detective friend, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Another great game for the NES.
Sure, we can though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we gotta throw that in there. You know, Eddie Valiant and his wonderful little miscreants going out to try to get all the clues to find out who framed him. And it's weird too because they made it more of a detective story than it is anything else because it took the loose ends of the movie in the game but didn't really go
Glad he's
all
an
out.
detective, dude.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Yeah.
of course. So, and every single time you go into a building, and I have to put this out there, and you know what? I swear to you, I don't know why, but it's so frustrating. You go into a building and they ask you, "Can you help me?" Oh, yes, this empty. This building is empty. That's not helping me. That's not helping me at all. I mean, seriously. And even worse, when you talk about Dolores, we tell Dolores, hey, he's like, hey, can you help me? He's like, yeah, check the drawers. Dude, that's what I'm doing for the past freaking building. I was looking at every single freaking door.
Tequila, don't.
Holy crap!
I hope so.
You
You have
dumb
to figure it
broad?
out, man. They don't hold your hand.
Holy cow!
You have to figure it out, so you get so frustrated.
That
Oh,
game was
good.
frustrating on the NES, and another frustrating game on the NES was Dick Tracy. That game pissed
Yes.
me off as a kid.
That was
Oh,
hard on everything I played it on. I didn't play the Genesis one, but I played it on the Sega Master System.
The NES version.
Well, you were blessed, okay? You played the better game. The Dick
I
Tracy
did.
on the Master System and the Genesis version, those were the good Dick Tracy games. But the NES version, that drove me nuts.
Yo, listen. I gotta give a shout out to the angry video game nerd. He was absolutely right. The game was cheap as F.
Yeah.
How is it possible that you're getting sniped when you're driving a freaking car, right? And you're going as fast as you can, and you're getting sniped? Dude, come on, really? That's bull.
It is
That's like
bullshit.
Terminator AI, man.
The problem is with this game is that while you're driving, you have to drive slow because you have to get out of your car and shoot the sniper. If you don't, and if you think, oh, I'll just pass them, no, they're gonna shoot you. You're gonna get hit. You gotta get out of your car. You gotta shoot them. Otherwise, forget about it.
That's BS.
And there was no
Then why just
continues.
try to level like a drive-by if you gotta get out of the car?
Oh man.
That's not just bad level design.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
yeah.
I like the
I can
Genesis
see
version
why
better.
you get frustrated with that.
Give me the art. Give me the Genesis version was better because you can shoot in the background, and of course, you know, you actually can use your fist and you can shoot the bad guys the way it's meant to be. I actually prefer that. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The Master System, this is guess what? Came out from the Master System also, yeah. So I mean, I personally, I would say that, you know, in my heart of hearts and everything, the definitive version of Dick Tracy was the Sega Genesis version.
Yeah.
Bar none.
Yes.
Bar none. The best version. Best version.
This is true.
And also the cover art to the game is actually kick-ass too because it actually reminisces of the movie. So yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Uh,
That definitely I can agree with you on that one. So I like to mention there's actually I know you Lawrence, you love this game as well. I'm pretty sure only does too, and I have my fair share with the series as well. Crackdown.
yes.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Oh gosh, getting those orbs, baby, getting those
I don't even
orbs.
know the story, man. I just have fun.
Yeah, and they call you agent.
I just play. It's great.
I like the announcer. The announcer is like the best friend.
Oh, dude, your announcer boss is hilarious. I remember I did this achievement where if you flip your car over and you shoot like zombies or enemies, and then I like what he says. And this is what he said. I quote. He says, shooting, taking out an enemy while driving. Driving up in the air, taking out an enemy. But driving and going and turning around circles while taking out an enemy.
Lethal Enforcer.
That's an achievement.
Lethal Enforcers. Lethal
So good.
Enforcers.
So freaking.
Dude,
Player
I
one.
died laughing when he said that. I
Oh,
was
man.
laughing my ass off when he said that. I was like, wow.
Skills for kills, agent. Skills for kills.
Exactly.
Oh.
And also you can ride on the helicopters too. Oh man. You could do so much damage to that thing. I remember we was playing multiplayer and I told my friend who was on the helicopter and he was supposed to pick me and the other guy up to get on the helicopter. know what this idiot did? When he tried to lower the helicopter down, he crashed.
Oh, what an idiot. Well,
I was like, damn it, now we have to find another helicopter.
oh,
Man.
give him another pilot. We need another pilot. I used to say that when I'm playing this multiplayer game.
Oh, man.
We need another pilot. we need... Oh, man. Oh, but Crackdown, love it. I love the fact that you get those orbs, man. Listen, I love leveling up in that game, especially when you level up your car and your car actually changes and stuff like that when it gets powered up. Oh, I love it. You know,
that was spectacular.
Freaking fantastic. And you know what? That game was so underrated. And you know the only reason why that people actually picked up that game? Yes, Halo 3 demo. That was the only reason why. That was the only reason why people picked up freaking Crackdown. So Crackdown was like one of these mini phenomena, and people picked up that game just for the demo alone. After that, Crackdown was kind of like a distant memory. But Crackdown got that little spark just because of that. Just because, oh, you get a free demo of Halo 3. Woo! 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 I gotta get Crackdown! I gotta get Crackdown! Oh my gosh! I gotta get Crackdown! They barely played the freaking game. And they barely played it. They just get it for the demo. That's crazy, man. What a way to market a freaking game. Hey, listen, you know what? It got its credit. We give credit where credit's due. You know, that company that that made it real time studios, they actually real world studios, I'm sorry. They actually really they were wizards. They were wizards. Yeah. And they were actually, believe it or not, that same company was actually going to work on Crackdown 3. Which actually but what happened, you know what happened? And you know, I had to throw the story in here. It turns out that the company that obviously bought them out was Epic. Epic bought them out, which is the reason why Fortnite is the way it is right now. Fortnite got their fame because of freaking technology that Crackdown 3 was supposed to have. That all that destruction and all that stuff, and and all building. Yeah, that's their technology. Thank you, Epic. You stole something from us, from the company that actually was gonna make Crackdown 3 amazing, and it's gone. Oh well.
That was such a shame, man. That was a shame.
Yeah, it was so like a dream that just would. And they put it into Fortnite, which now turned into this freaking hung-and-junk mess of a whole bunch of throwing anything you want to get fans to play it. That's pretty much what it was.
So sad.
And hey, no offense to those who like Fortnite. If you love Fortnite, hey man, do you, bro. But Fortnite is just not my cup of tea. I play Fortnite a little bit. I was fun with the building, whatever it is, and stuff like that, and nothing. It was cool. But then it just got weird. You know, people were doing dances now, and then they had concerts and all that stuff. Now you have a real world hub and all that stuff, and now you're putting real world music and what? Now you're making it into like a what do you call it?
It's gonna be Ready Player One.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's exactly what they did.
Yeah,
It's exactly what they did. Yeah. You know, hey, so players, listen, you like Fortnite? God bless you. But I am just not one. I'm not the one. I can't. I try to get back into it. I mean, I even like the fact that they actually had the one where you had to don't be able, not even the building anything. That is pretty cool.
Complete dog water.
Yeah. Oh.
Dog water, dude.
Yeah. You know, now you put in races, now you have kart racing and all that stuff, and you got flight and all. I can't wrap my head around it anymore. It doesn't. It's a hodgepodge. It's a hodgepodge of a whole bunch of hula once in a while. You know? Yeah.
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 Player one.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, she can do it all, but she can't do anything all of it well. So, but anyway, let's see. My gosh, we're bad. We got what do we got? What are the games?
Okay, let's just go for the side that we have Jet Li Race Amanda. With Jet Li plays another cover cop, gets through your martial arts,
great game.
Great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, great game. Too.
Yeah, PlayStation 2, right?
Yeah, it would have been nice to see it on the Xbox too, though.
You know how Sony is. You know, they like
that was during the time that Jet Li was popularity, so
yeah.
That was but Sony
and it was made by Sony.
That's the reason why.
So you're never gonna see that on the Xbox.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, and then also, I got to say, there's two Sylvester Stallone movies that he plays a cop, and we got to thank our boy Johnny Spark, Demolition Man.
Oh yes, absolutely.
I'm not sending in one.
Came out on the Super Nintendo Genesis, but then it was a first-person shooter that came out on the 3DO. And what I liked about that version is that they actually shot footage of whenever you have a game over. John Spawn would just like say that would say that was absolutely.
If I was that missing cop, I
And
hope the West would want to
I don't know how
Don't
we
send
show
any
this, but all I can say to you is that
Tequila, don't.
you suck.
It's a setup.
Like, he just make fun of you right there. You know.
Wow.
Like it's like yeah, they had some game old also, but they had like SMDs, and that was a good one. And you know, and also Judge Dredd. I used to love that game on Super Nintendo, and it was
hard. That game was hard, man.
It was hard, but I did finish the game though. I mean, I didn't finish the game like during the time when it first came out. I used to rent that game out, but then like a couple of them, when I got my SNES Mini, you know, and then I was able to get all the games on there. I was able to play through Judge Dredd, and I was able to beat it. And it was such a great feeling. Great feeling that whenever there's a game that you played on back in the 90s and you never got to finish it, then finishing it right now is wonderful. So yeah.
Does it feel good? It feels good, man. Yeah, it feels good. Yeah, it's like one of those platformer style games, you know, that it's in lieu of what's that game called again? That came out. Oh goodness, it's made by. Oh goodness, I forgot what the company's name is. Goodness gracious.
We're including detectives too, right? Not just cops, anything law enforcement, right?
Right, yeah,
Civilian
of
law
course.
enforcement, not military.
Yeah, anything law enforcement, yeah, of course.
All right, Johnny, I'm surprised at you with these two. I'm going to suggest these two right now. Did you mention Resident Evil 2?
No, I was gonna save that for later, but okay.
Oh, okay, yeah, Leon's a cop, and Judgment and Lost Judgment.
Oh shoot! How did we forget about those? Holy cow! Yes, great game.
I love them both, Johnny. Again,
great
thank you for
freaking game from our friends over at the RG.
Welcome. Those are great games. And yeah.
That was a Christmas gift that keeps on giving.
From RG Studios, they are like, my God, man.
I got 10 games, 10, 11, 12. How many of them are out there? Thanks to you introducing me to the series. It's amazing.
That's an awesome series, though. I'm hoping that whatever they're gonna announce at the show this year, though, I would love to see a third Justice game.
I think because of the end actually kind of theorizing if that.
And Final
Judgment, great detective story.
Has to be.
Wow.
Yeah,
Messed up story.
Yeah. It was messed up.
It was, especially the second one. The second one was messed up.
The second one was really messed up, though. I mean, dude.
The second one is like you had to do detective work at a high school.
Yeah, so you're tracking down like serial killers.
Yeah.
But
serial killers, and then you had to go check what's going on with the school, and because there was like an incident that happened there, so you had to play like that. You had to be like a teacher. You had to do all these activities. I mean, there was fun activities you could do at the school.
The mini games, all the mini games, right? Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
You had to investigate what was really going on at school.
Yeah.
While dealing with these high schoolers.
But you can't knock the fight sequences though. The fight sequences are freaking amazing. I love it. Oh my god. Woo! Absolutely.
Player 1.
Speaking of fight sequences, we gotta talk about Sleeping Dogs. Now that's another great, fantastic game, fantastic series. It's carrying. Oh yeah. But the way you take out your enemies, man, wow.
Yeah, brutal.
Oh my god. Slapping their head, slamming their head against a freaking fan thing with the air conditioner thing. Oh goodness me, knocking into a freaking trash can. Oh jeez. Woo!
Dude, you could slam them right on the chef's table.
Yeah,
that was
pretty much anything.
Bro. Oh my god.
The meat cleavers, the knives, and everything. Brutal weapons in that game.
Absolutely.
It lays out the beat now.
Yep. The chase sequences are actually pretty damn cool too.
Oh yeah,
chase
sequences. Yeah.
And and of course since it's like all in a semi-open world, you can actually go on your motorcycle and stuff like that and go through the streets and all. And the fact of the matter is, the thing is that you're tracking a triad game, and you have to stay undercover. But you actually have a spotty pass as well, so you're, and
I'm not sending in
it's just to try to keep your secret under wraps. You have to kind of do some underhanded shit. It's kind of messed up, man. I mean, really, it's a hard story, but you will love the concept. You love everything about it, and you will actually sympathize with him because he's listen. Hey, listen, you know what? He has a love life and everything. He's trying to keep. He's trying to get the past behind him, but it's just not. And the fact that he has, it's fucked up.
Yeah, it is dope. What I really liked about Sleeping Dogs was like they had such a great Asian cast. For that game.
God,
they got big time actors.
Oh yes.
Yeah, those were very well known actors.
They pretty much got all the biggest Asian actors and actresses in Hollywood to do this game. They had
Hong Kong. It was like a joint thing. They got everybody.
Yeah.
Most of them were Vietnamese though. Some of them were Vietnamese. Other ones were Chinese and from the place of Hong Kong.
Pretty much everybody there. Yeah, they
Sleeping Dogs was great, dude. They got everybody except Jet Li and Jackie Chan, baby. and Chow Yun Fat. Because he was Australian.
Yeah. And they didn't give it Michelle Yolo, but dude, they had Bobby the Duke from Combat in there.
Yes, he was in it.
Yeah, they had Ian Anthony Dale, he was in there. They had Vin Wang, she was in there. They had James Thomas, who was in there.
They threw Edison Chen in there for the ladies too.
Yep.
And they also threw in Byron Man. I don't know if you remember Byron Man. He was in there. Oh, Lucy Liu. How can I forget about
Lucy Liu? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's right.
That's another one. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Let me tell you something.
It was huge.
But see, the thing.
There's another one. Kelly Hu. They got Kelly Hu's in there.
Wow.
Yes.
Damn, man. See, but you know what's cool? You know what's great about that? Just because they threw in the some star power, the story, the well-written,
made you forget they were stars.
Story. It's like the most underrated game. I'm telling everybody. I said, listen, man, play the game. They have the definitive edition available right now on the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox. Buy the freaking game. Play it. If you like Yakuza games, if you like anything like that, if you like overworld style type of game, play the freaking game. Play it.
Yeah.
You gotta. It's a game that deserves more praise, and I'm so sick of people not mentioning it more often. It's just such a good game. The ending is it's gripping. It really is. It's almost like, you know, it's almost like you have a choice, and you know, and that's the thing. And it's just it's so good, so freaking good.
Emma Stone's in the game.
Oh my god.
Emma
Who's in the
Stone.
game?
Emma Stone.
That's right. Yeah, she was
Emma
that
Stone.
white girl.
That's
And,
right.
my friend James Blue.
Yep.
And then
Yeah, James
Johnny,
Blue.
somebody
Oh,
we
yeah,
both
James
work
Blue.
with.
Yeah, I remember James Blue.
Somebody we both work with.
Oh
Ron
yeah,
Yuan.
Ron, yes.
Ron Yuan.
Yes.
Yeah, we both
Oh
work.
wow. Okay.
We've on different
He's,
things.
he's a very chill dude, man.
Yeah,
He's a
he is.
very chill dude.
I knew when he had hair, dude.
But
I worked with him, he had hair. Yeah, he
Yeah.
had hair. Same with James Blue. James Blue still had hair when I knew.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
Really? Dang.
And they're both baldy.
Ah! Wow. All right, but speaking of Danny Yang, let's talk about Charlie back.
Enforcers.
Let's talk about
That's my point.
yeah, but
He's
let's
hands
talk
down the coolest Asian man to ever exist.
let's talk about
Hold on.
Stranglehold. Let's talk about Stranglehold. That's another great game.
Yeah, we should talk about that.
Yeah.
Let's talk
yeah.
about it. Because
Yeah,
I
let's
love
talk about-
Giant Fat
I
and
love
Little Time.
It's yeah.
It's such an awesome. Oh man, you get to fly down on the stairway, shooting guys. Oh man, Midway knocked it out of the park with this one. Man.
Just like
Midway-
hard boiled, only you can control it. It's great.
That's pretty much what it was a sequel.
Hard boiled.
Sequel to Hard
Yeah, it
Boiled.
was. It's spiritual. Yeah, no, they even have it. Yeah,
It's a sequel.
it's still tequila. You're playing a
The video game sequel to the movie that came out like what how many years? About 5 years? Something like that.
It was 1992.
92. Wow.
92.
Wow.
Well
Over a
that.
decade. Holy cow.
Like 15 years. It was 15 years
Pretty much.
from the game.
The the same writers who actually did the movie actually wrote the story for the Stranglehold. And the actors and the voice actors and the motion capture and all that stuff, everything, you know, it's all everything. It's all there in the game. So if you want to play like a video game version of Hard Boiled, Stranglehold is definitely should be up your alley. You know, everything from the bullet time to jumping and sliding. Jumping on freaking tables and shooting while you're on the table, stuff like that.
Sliding across tables
Serious?
down rails.
Come on, man. You can't start there the stairwell.
You get a rating system. You get like a rating system on how you do it and your style point.
Yeah.
You got stylish
man.
points like
You
Dante.
get stylish points. You
is
can
that?
shoot things. You can shoot awnings and knock them on your enemies and stuff like that. Boom, boom, boom. And you say, "What are you? Oh, dude, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on. You
Stylish
can't.
points like a fictional character.
You get. Let me tell you. Any cop story, and everything showing cop killers and stuff like that, and you want to take them out and everything, do your own justice. This game right here is what's bad about it. It's freaking amazing.
Yeah.
And you
man.
know what? And I'm all for it. I am all for it. Definitely. You know
what?
So
Actually, I was gonna say that I used to have that game, but now we're talking about it. Now I'm going in my mind and saying, you know what? I gotta buy this game back again. I gotta play this game again. I gotta go on eBay and get a copy. I'm like, this goes on. I'm going on eBay. I'm getting a copy of this game.
yeah. And if you guys are a fan of this game,
Like
I'm pretty
$20. Found it.
yeah. On eBay. Yeah, on eBay and Amazon, right? Amazon.
Amazon too, yeah.
eBay.
Just
Go on
found it.
eBay. Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely. You know, so if you got yourself a 360, or better yet, if you have a PlayStation 3, buy Stranglehold now. Buy it. Play it.
$20.
Love it. I just seriously. I mean, right to this point. I mean, I'm so mad my 360 died. I gotta get myself another 360. I'm pissed off.
I do too.
Mine still works though, thank God.
Yeah,
I
but
kept the
mine,
hard drive. I kept the hard drive.
the hard drive still works. The hard drive still works. I took the hard drive out. But I gotta get myself another 360, and I think I saw one. It only works for the. It only works for the Xbox 360, the S version, and also the newer model L version, whatever the hell it is. So I gotta get either one. So it's not the old version. I gotta get the new version. So as soon as I see it and I want to buy it, I have to get myself. Because I mean, there's so many games that I actually played on there, and I gotta get my copy of Stranglehold and play it and love it, and like it, and I need it. I need it in my veins. I love that game.
I need to play that again.
Yeah.
I need to experience it again.
Exactly. It's too bad the online servers are not on anymore, but still, to this day, still like one of the best single player adventures in the industry.
Think about this.
Bar none.
Think about this. If we didn't have Stranglehold, we wouldn't have had games for Sunset Overdrive. They totally got gameplay for Sunset Overdrive. Stranglehold.
Yeah, so
That's
true, man.
What's funny that there is an achievement in the game that they said take out an enemy in bullet time by shooting him in the crotch.
Yes, the nut shot. The nut
I made a
shot.
game
Oh,
of
you
it.
can't listen, man. That is how you take them out. Shoot them in the nads. Yes.
Use the bullet time and take out the enemy. That was one of the achievements in the game.
The Nutcracker Suite. Absolutely. Yeah.
They programmed the animation too.
Oh God, man.
In slow motion.
Yeah.
Yes. In slow motion, which is even better. Even
That
better.
is embarrassing for that character.
Oh. So amazing. So amazing.
Oh man. Great.
Yes.
Oh my
So,
God.
let's see. Let's talk about another game. Let's go futuristic. There's a game that came out for the Genesis called Technocop. It's a it's like a first-person style, style shooter, corridor style shooter that came out for the Genesis like back in who knows when. It still is fun. It's like we have I think it's like a side scroller / 3D 2D type of it's weird. It's some kind of shooter that it's let me try to explain.
This is 1988, dude.
1988, dude.
Yeah.
Genesis.
I was 7 years old at the time.
Genesis. Let me just finish it this way. Genesis really pushes the envelope when it comes to because it didn't really have any 3D any processors that could be able to handle stuff like that. But they really know how to finagle their technology a little bit to kind of make it work. You know what I mean?
No.
It's true.
You're not giving orders.
And I tell people all the time, I say, listen, dude, you gotta understand. Technocop is like one of those games that is, what's cool about that game too, it's a side scroller, it also has racing in it.
Don't send any.
A lot of racing in it. Exactly. And of course your enemies blow up. Your enemies freaking blow up and everything, blow up into pieces. In certain
It
spots.
was pretty violent.
It's very, very violent.
Because of that. They tried to
Very
ban it.
violent.
Yeah.
So
I'm looking at a picture now. You see like his insides on it.
it's dude, play the game.
Yeah.
You gotta play.
On the floor after you shot
Play.
him.
Yeah, you gotta play the game. It originally came out for the Amiga, but they actually ported it to the Genesis. And trust me,
You fix my Splatterhouse. Thanks for the
listen,
It's really funny, dude.
I would say they got the inspiration by Splatterhouse, but then again, Splatterhouse came on. I think was actually made around that same time.
Splatterhouse came out around that time.
Yeah, around that time. But where violence was actually accepted. Okay. Because if you play Splatterhouse in the arcade and stuff like that, a lot of people played it, the side-scrolling game, and then they brought it home for the TurboGrafx 16, and then they actually brought it home to the Sega Genesis, stuff like that. Oh yeah, still to this very day, There's one game. Now that you mentioned
Now you said that's technical top. What about Dynamite Duke?
Ah, yes. The what you call it, the tech what you call it, the tech wonder of the military style.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yes, that's another good one.
Wait, let me see.
I don't think it was a cop. I think
Well,
it was.
I don't think it was the top of the game because remember you get to shoot in the background in that game. So
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Because now we were mentioning about shooting in the backgrounds and stuff. I
Yeah.
remember seeing Dynamite Duke, especially in that Genesis commercial. And
Yeah,
that
he's
game
just
blew
a
me
cyborg.
away.
So.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
a
he's
cyborg.
Okay.
Yeah, cyborg. Yeah.
All right, but I mentioned that it was another great game. Yeah, I've seen the box art.
The box art's kind of stupid. It doesn't match the
it
game
is.
at all.
Oh,
He doesn't
wait.
look anything like the guy.
Speaking of which, speaking of box art, we actually are going to be doing an episode and everything probably in the future, talking about all the box arts and everything of like the past and present and future, and also we're going to do comparisons of which ones are great and which ones are completely just what the hell were they thinking? Oh yeah, there's a lot of them.
American Mega Man box.
Oh my dude, that's like one of the worst ones. But there's like other ones that are like what?
Box art, you're
He's
gonna be
an
locked
ugly
in.
little sucker on that box art, isn't he?
And some doesn't even it's some of them doesn't even match what the hell is in the game, which is another funny thing. It's hilarious. I'm like,
I noticed in Capcom games, Mega Man and Strider, Genesis Strider. You look like Captain Kirk. Genesis Strider comes. You're laughing because you know what I'm
it's hilarious. Oh my god. It's like what are they thinking, man? You know what? I think they missed the assignment. You know, I guess they just go to these artists and say, all right, make me a game that's, and they just explain exactly what the game is about. They don't really tell them what they're supposed to look like. So what they do is they do their own little rendition of whatever it is. They say, okay, and they had no time. Remember, they don't have any time to change anything.
Oh god, that's not the code of the board.
Captain Kirk.
Okay. Hold on. I gotta show the crowd. Hold on. I gotta show people this.
Pull it up for him.
This freaking, oh my god.
I'll send you the link.
Oh god. Yeah. Send me the link. Yeah, I am. Damn, man. So
Right, check the Zoom chat. Here it is.
oh my god.
Oh no.
No. Hold on.
Strider is a spicy haired dude. It doesn't look like Captain.
Oh god. Hold on. Let me get it.
Alright, folks, get ready to laugh.
Yeah. Sorry. It took three box arts to get Mega Man Star Friday. It was Mega Man 3 finally made him look exactly the way he was supposed to look.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
Let me show people this horrible freaking box art. Captain Kirk with the sword. Oh no. Oh no. They got it wrong, bro. They got it wrong, bro.
In a whole SWAT team.
Holy cow.
No,
Here we go.
You're
Show
not
everybody
giving
this.
orders either, Tequila.
we got a missing cop.
Alright, check it out, folks. There's your hero Strider. Woo! Doesn't he look amazing? Isn't he amazing? Captain Kirk with a sword.
What you want,
Woo!
Captain?
Hey, look at the enemies in the background.
Don't
Look at the enemies in the background. This all looks like from the Planet of the Apes and everything with a crew cut. And what's that other guy right there? Holy cow! And they have like the background that looks like that looks like the Russian Tower and everything. Holy nah.
Tetris building.
Yeah, pretty much.
I got another one for you. I'm sharing another one with you. Hold on.
You got another one?
Check the chat.
Hold on, I'm checking right now. Hold on.
See.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
here we go. Here's another one. Oh God!
That's two Capcom games. They should have fired their artists here.
Dude, look at him! Look at his stance!
Wow.
Look at
Why
him!
is he standing like that?
Oh man!
Why is he holding his gun like on the side here?
He's like leaning. He's like leaning. He's like, ah!
Yo, that he looks like it. That's his rat dog.
Oh wow, that's horrible. This is plain. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look, here's a close up. Check this out. That's just so bad.
What is that?
That's just so bad. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Oh man. All right. But that's only a taste of what we're going to be talking about for one of our episodes that's coming up soon.
We're revisiting these again.
Yes, we will be revisiting those again, but there are some that are just going to be like, what were they thinking? What were they thinking? Seriously? Come on, man. They're not serious. They can't be serious.
No, they weren't.
No way. All right, getting back to our subject at hand. You know, we got about another 20 minutes. We got more in our chamber. Let's talk about a game called Snatcher.
We got some more games.
Yeah, let's talk about a game called Snatcher.
Sure. Yeah, we can talk about Snatcher.
Yes.
Absolutely.
By ultra-violent style. It's not like espionage, but it's more like a detective story. So, you know, cybernetics and stuff like that. And there are some scenes that are like completely like almost like from Scanners. Scenes from Scanners. You know, seeing body parts explode, and it's freaking amazing. Konami, I love you. Bring games like this back, please. They got it. And I think recently, I know Johnny doesn't really not too fond of this company, but Limited Games actually did do a physical copy of
Run
Snatcher.
game.
Yes.
They did?
Yeah. They actually made a physical copy of that. Collectors and stuff like that, alongside Night Trap, another fantastic game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget they did physical copies of Plumbers Don't Wear Ties.
Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. Another weird ROM.
Why is it? I gotta check that out.
Plumbers Don't Wear Ties.
Yeah.
It's available. It's available now.
I know we talked about it before.
Yeah, we talked about that game. Yeah.
We did talk about it, but go ahead, take a look at it so you can refresh your memory. But,
yeah, it's on Xbox now. You can buy it. You can buy it right now. It's only like $20. I think it's less than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, $20.
Like, but why would I want to?
Dude, it's history.
Listen.
It's part of history.
Here's the thing. If you enjoy like the PG-90 G-rated films, like they used to show like late nights on like Showtime or Cinemax and stuff like that, that's pretty much what that game was. In a nutshell. So.
Something like that. Yeah. Something
like that. I mean, it's for itself.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I'm like,
Yeah. Oh man. We got.
I need a top character to go to that. With that box.
Yeah.
Oh man, what other games?
I got one. Hold on.
Right.
Total Overdose.
That's good. That's a good one. That's another one.
Did it ever come out?
Total Overdose 2? No, they never
canceled.
They should have had a sequel to Total Overdose because let me tell you something, dude. They have the Desperado guitar case gunshot.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. You can't go wrong with that.
Okay. Well, the fact is that when you actually do, I think when you drink and you get like powered up or something like that.
Yeah, he's
sending
DEA.
in a whole SWAT team.
He's in the
No,
It's the
you're
DEA.
not giving
Name's
orders
Ram.
either, Tequila. We got a missing call.
and
Yes.
he's in the DEA.
And only one day.
He's an ex-gangster
You
to
stand in the SWAT.
turn
The lead
DEA.
dies or disappear.
Kind of like
Yeah.
True Crime.
Crazy
New York.
to go in there.
True
You used
Crime
to
New
be
York.
that
Yeah.
crazy
So he was
guy.
gangbang.
Yeah.
Became
What happened?
Yeah.
What's that missing
But that's
call?
good though. He's still counseled because I always love stories where people do early in their lives they do a lot of wrong shit though, but then they turn their lives around and now they work for the law enforcement. I always enjoy characters.
And
Yeah,
I
so-
love the Total Overdose soundtrack. That's all Delinquent Habits.
That soundtrack
Delinquent
was
Habits kicks ass.
oh man, such a great soundtrack, man. I
I
mean,
get the return of praise in my head, man. That's a badass
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
here's a good game that you'll definitely love. Everyone remember the True Crime games, right? True Crime,
Yes.
True Crime under
love
the
that.
L.A. and True Crimes New York.
New York.
Yes.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. True Crime Streets of New York, I still think is
Underrated.
like most underrated game, considering that it's actually almost like an open world style game, almost like in lieu of like Grand Theft Auto, only smaller. And yeah, they did.
They actually did. They actually did a good job with that.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I know where I actually am because I walked these.
It got released at the wrong. It kind of got released at the wrong time because it was in between a lot of great games coming out, and that's the
Got buried.
problem. And that was a problem. Yeah.
The reason why True Crime Streets of LA came out was very successful because it came out at a perfect time. Came out perfect time. Like we already had Grand Theft Auto, Vice City.
Vice City,
So,
yeah.
And then a year later, they're coming out with this game that it's like Grand Theft Auto, but you're playing a cop. And people wanted to check that out. They said, oh, but you get to play a cop, but you get to do all the stuff that's crazy about Grand Theft Auto. So that was the reason why they did it. And plus, they have the star power in that game as well.
That's true.
You get a bad
But-
ending if you do some GTA stuff. You got your story.
Yeah, there was different endings as well. That's
I
what
got
made
the
it so
sucky
fun.
ending. So I had to replay.
Yeah. I had to play it too. They had Russell Wong. They had Russell Wong in there. They had Michelle Rodriguez. They had Christopher Walken. You know, it was
Yo,
star
the
power.
banter
in that
between
game.
Russell Wong and Christopher Walken was great.
That was awesome. That was hilarious.
How about that time of spray bitch in the wiener?
Russell Wong, and like, damn, he is your coffee.
I forgot about that. Yo! Oh shoot! Yo!
Then when you arrest somebody, and then when you arrest somebody, he's like, ready to be Bubba's bitch. Yeah.
Oh man!
Like everything's a one-liner, man. It's hilarious.
Yeah. I remember I first seen Russell Wong. It was on Fantasy Sun. Remember that miniseries?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when I first discovered it, though. But when I
He
saw
was
that
great.
he
In
was
Romeo.
in that game, I was like, oh man, such a great actor. Oh boy.
Let me see. So, and then the Streets of New York. The Streets of New York was pretty awesome too. I mean, the True Crime New York City was actually pretty good. You had Lawrence Fishburne, Mickey Rourke, Christopher Walken came back. He was actually in there. And then of course you also had Mariska Hargitay from Law & Order: Special Victims Unit.
Yeah, Mr. Hardy.
That's right. That's right.
It's a good story. It's a good story. The only problem is that it was like at a bad time. It was in between like all these other hits. And I think Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto was 4, not 4.
San Andreas.
San Andreas. Yes, it was actually being announced around that time, and people just kind of like lost interest. They completely lost interest. I remember because I went to GameStop at the time, and they were trying to promote it. They had the T-shirt and everything, and people wanted San Andreas. Come on, man. And besides, if you didn't, all the famous lines and everything. Of course, you got star power. You had everybody in there, man.
San Andreas
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, there was this little. Yo, was it? All right. Remember how Streets of LA, you had the cameo characters, how it had Snoop Dogg?
Yep.
Yes.
New York had Redman, and he was so
I walk in there.
Oh, yeah,
They have
right.
Redman?
Totally.
That was one of Redman, right?
Everybody.
Yeah.
This guy doesn't give
Yeah. But come on, Lawrence Fishburne, man. That Lawrence freaking
No,
Fishburne, bro.
Yeah, they got Lawrence Fishburne. That is true.
You are not. You're
Come
not
on,
giving
man.
orders either.
You know what?
That's my favorite character in that game.
And only
If
one
anything, I would say I would hope. I mean, even though I know it's a long shot, they should actually re-release these games, or better yet, even remaster these games, because the true crime games deserve a second life. They do.
Tequila, don't.
Oh, better make a bundle. You can make a bundle. I think they do. They're all about the bundles now. They should bundle both of these games.
I'll buy it.
Yeah, I mean, it deserves a shot in this sea of freaking games out there. I mean, my suggestion is don't bring it out until like after the Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, because if you decide to bring it out around that time, when basically, let's just put it this way: Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to break the internet. It's going to break the internet. It's going to sell billions of copies, and pretty much it's going to be like the greatest game of all time again. It is. So despite a lot of what a lot of people are saying, about the game, the game's not even out yet, so you can't really judge it so far.
Yeah.
So I would say, but it's still going to sell because it's Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto's name prints money. And Rockstar knows it.
Yeah.
They know it. That's their cash cow. That's their cash cow. It prints money for them. Grand Theft Auto 5 is still printing money for them. Can you believe it's still selling? It's still selling! Holy crap! Dude, last month. Okay, hold on. Let me put up this. This is insane. This is insane.
You're sleeping on something with the True Crime New York too. Not only is it a cop game,
Yeah.
you have actors who play cops in a cop game.
That's pretty freaking cool.
Right? Think about it, man. They went all in.
Yeah. Yes.
Let's see.
That's pretty awesome.
Even,
Like,
yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Check
this out. Okay, okay, I'm sorry to interrupt, but listen to this. Grand Theft Auto 5 sold 215 million copies. Okay? And it's selling the new 2025 hit games. It's still outselling new freaking How? How? Holy!
That's
not including DLC.
It's not even including DLC.
That's just copies of the game. People are just buying this game.
Holy crap, man! Grand Theft Auto franchise of the whole entire series has sold about 450 million copies. But Grand Theft Auto 5 is literally sold 2/3 of that. It surpassed forecast. They're selling 5 million copies per quarter, and the game is still. The game released when 2020. The re-release copies surpassed that. All those games combined. That's insane. Grand Theft Auto 5 is printing money for them. That's probably the reason why
There's only sales number. Xbox, Xbox One. Million. I mean, games. You know what I mean? 200 that are sold out there.
That's crazy.
Almost everyone has.
That's crazy. There's not one person who does not have Grand Theft Auto 5.
I was
Not
looking
one,
up
just
possible.
Yeah.
I went looking up the numbers. Like, oh, this is very legit.
Yeah.
I was pretty much went to like record companies buying their own records to boost numbers. No, these numbers in it. That's
Yep.
Yep.
And Grand Theft Auto Online, their thing, is actually literally putting money for them as well. They have
Yeah.
DLC
Yeah.
for days. They recently released DLC. Another